Hey guys, welcome back, and today we are flying on board Iranair. We are flying from here, Tehran, back to London Heathrow, and the aircraft is an Airbus A300-605R. Registration is EP-IBD, India Bravo Delta. So it's an Airbus A300-605R, and it's not a really new member of the Iranair fleet. It's just, I think it's built around 93 or 94. I think it's 1994. And this plane was delivered to Iranair in 2005 from Olympic Airways. It was a Greek airline. So yeah, so we're here at gate 13 at Imam Khomeini Airport. Our flight number is IR711. Back to London Heathrow, back home. So over there we have some Air, and we've got British Airways there. That's going to Heathrow as well, the same time as us. So our flight's at 11:30. There's some problem here today. It's not any delays, but they told us like 3 or 4 weeks ago that our flight is delayed until 11:30. So is British Airways. That departs at the same time as us. That goes to Terminal 5 and we are going to Terminal 3. So we're seated in seats 18H by the window and by the wing. So we get a great view of the wing. So the plane's not that new, but I think we flew on India Bravo Alpha when we came to Tehran. I think it's got to be similar to this. I think it might have a different seating configuration. I think the toilets might be a bit different. So yeah, we will see you on board the plane. So next to us we have Air, Airbus A310. I think he's heading. I think he's going to Dubai. We also have British Airways, but you can't see it. So I couldn't film the boarding because of security reasons. So yeah, we're on the plane. The seat looks much different. They've got smaller seats, I think. They've got a footrest, which is really good. They've got a footrest. The legroom's just fine. Well, the footrest looks just fine. By the way, it's much different than Bravo Alpha. Looks much different. The seats are much darker in colour. The seats are much thinner. I think the cabin is a bit different because it was delivered from another airline. Yeah, the plane looks fine. Seat pockets all right. The seats look a bit smaller. The tray table looks a bit bigger. I'm not sure, but I might have flown on this plane before. Either this one or Bravo Charlie when I was 10. In 2010 or 11, I'm not sure, but I might have, because they didn't have this toilet in the middle on this one, but they had it on Bravo Alpha. Because I think Bravo Alpha has got a different configuration, toilet configuration, than this one. I think the aircraft's exactly the same, livery is the same, but I think Bravo Alpha has different configuration than Bravo Delta. Bravo Alpha has 2 extra toilets in the middle, just towards the end, just towards the rear of the aircraft. This one doesn't. Like, you've got a better view of the plane. Those seats are really fat and chunky. Those seats are not that good. Seats, they have like blue dots instead. They don't have any green on it. See the tray table. By the way, the tray table's dark blue. In Bravo Alpha they were black. No, sorry, they were like white, grey. So we sat by the wing, we're in the middle of the wing. So we also have a British Airways going to Heathrow at the same time as us. The British Airways, that was delayed as well. Because there were no flights departing from Tehran from 7 o'clock, from Imam Khomeini from 7 to 11 in the morning. So that's where they put our flight to 11, set our flight to 11:30 instead. So I'm just now settled in. The plane's all fine, don't know why, but the seats look much smaller. The footrest looks... The footrest looks very big. It's very good. I think the seatbelt looks older. The cabin. So the seats are much darker in colour. So there's Mahane's A310. I think over there we have another A310. Don't know where it's coming from, but I know this A310 over here is going to, I think it's going to Dubai. Flight time should be 6 hours on our flight. Could be shorter, I don't know. So I will see you during pushback. By the way, the British Airways is gone. It's Mahane's A340s over there. So the British Airways is way ahead of us. You just left like half an hour ago. Okay, so we're pushing back, so it's time to say bye-bye to Tehran Imam Khomeini Airport. Okay, engine's starting up.
I said okay. Huh? I said okay.
Hold the mask down to start oxygen flow. Put the mask over your nose and mouth. Secure the elastic band around your head and breathe normally. Make sure you fit your own mask before helping others.
جریدن نجات در زیر صندلی شما قرار دارد. در صورت لزوم آن را از زیر صندلیتان بردارید، از محفظه‌اش خارج کنید و به این صورت آن را بپوشید.
Your life jacket is located under your seat. If it is needed, take it out of the container, slip it over your head like this.
Okay, so the first engine's on.
Bring the tapes around your waist.
Then we're just going to start the second engine in a minute.
As soon as you leave the aircraft, inflate the life jacket by pulling sharply on these two knobs.
Okay, second engine starting up.
If the life jacket does not inflate fully, blow into these mouth tubes. The life jacket is equipped with a signaling light. It will turn on when you pull the battery plug. Smoking is forbidden on all Iranair flights, and all lavatories are equipped with an automatic smoke detection system.
باید توجه داشته باشید که استفاده از دستگاه‌های الکترونیکی مانند تلفن همراه یا حتی وسیله صوتی و تصویری موجب اخراج در دستگاه لاپرواهی هواپیما می‌شود. لذا استفاده از آنها در طول پرواز مجاز نمی‌باشد. شما می‌توانید از رادیوهای قابل تحمل به‌جز هنگام برخاستن و نشستن هواپیما استفاده کنید.
The use of electronic devices like mobile phones is not allowed at any time if they affect the aircraft's navigation system. You can use your laptop during cruise.
این هواپیما دارای 8 راه خروجی مجهز به سرسری نجات است.
This aircraft is equipped with 8 escape slots.
کار مخصوص اصول این که این هواپیما در جیب صندلی شما قرار دارد. لطفاً آماده
Please read the safety information leaflet which is in the seat pocket in front of you.
مهمانداران قبل از برخاستن از هواپیما کابین را بررسی کنند. پس مطمئن شوید بار دستی شما در حال خروج هواپیما خروجی قرار دارد. پشت صندلی را به حال
Okay, so all engines are started up now.
The cabin crew will make a final check of the cabin before takeoff. So make sure that all aisles and exits are clear, your tray table is closed, and your seat is upright, and your seatbelt is securely fastened. Also, please
Flaps.
no smoking and fasten seatbelt sign.
Oh no, flaps are not being extended.
Your crew is perfectly trained to carry out any emergency procedure, so please follow their orders in emergency situations.
از توجه شما متشکرم و پرواز بسیار لذت‌بخشی را برای شما آرزو می‌کنم.
Thank you for your attention and wish you a very pleasant flight.
Cabin crew at the station for takeoff.
Okay, so we're now just about to go to the runway. I think over there we have an A310. I think it's... I'm not sure if it's... I don't think it's flying today. So, the last few minutes of being in Imam Khomeini Airport. My god, the flaps are still on 0. Okay, so we're on the runway. Now time to say bye-bye to Tehran. Okay, so we'll be back one day in Tehran. Okay, so I think they're increasing the throttle. There we are, okay. power now, so we're on 100% throttle now, so we are taking off. Up, the wheels are being closed, so we finally took off from bye-bye Tehran. By the way, they're building a new terminal over there. Don't know what it will be. Okay, so finally took off. Bye-bye Tehran, and I will see you again. So now we're in flight, so I think it's now about half an hour since we've departed Tehran. We're about probably half an hour, 45 minutes into the flight. By the way, the flight time is 5 hours and 55 minutes. It's 5 hours and 55 minutes, so it's not that long. So this flight 711 is meant to depart at either 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock, depending on what time of year it is. Like if it's like October to March, it departs at around 8 in the morning. If it's from March to October, it departs at 9. But our flight departed at 11:30 today. They told us beforehand. They told us like before we come to Iran. Because from Imam Khomeini Airport there were no flights between 7 and 11 in the morning, actually 11:30. There were no flights departing or arriving at Imam Khomeini Airport, so many flights. So British Airways was meant to normally departs at 9 o'clock. Normally departs at 8 or 9 from Tehran and arrives the same time as us. Well, no. British Airways has departed at 11 today. So 2 flights going to London Heathrow. We're on board Iranair and the others are on board British Airways. So the British Airways plane is probably about half an hour ahead of us. They're probably over Turkey by now. I'm not sure if we're over Iran or Turkey. We should be very close to the border by now. I think we are almost approaching Turkey, I think. We are very close to the Turkey and Iran border. So we'll be flying over Turkey, don't know, probably Romania, Bulgaria, probably Slovakia, don't know, Czech Republic, Germany. I think they'll run to Holland, Belgium, and then we'll be flying over the Essex. We'll be flying over Essex, East London, and then we'll be flying over Central London, West End, and then we will be descending into Heathrow, landing into Heathrow, I mean. So the cabin crew are about to serve the in-flight meals. We should be getting them by another 10 minutes, so yeah. By the way, I'll tell you why they changed the flight. They changed the departure time to 11:30 and we arrive at 2:15 at Heathrow. Because today in Iran it's Army Day. It's Army Day today, it's the 18th of April. So that's why they put all flights, that's why they postpone flights between 7 AM and 11:30 AM. So we actually departed at we departed 1 hour late. We boarded the aircraft as normal, but we had to stay in the aircraft 1 hour, 45 minutes, around 45 minutes, definitely more than half an hour. I think we were a bit delayed on our departure. So we should be arriving at Heathrow probably around between 2 and 2:30, so that means until we get to Essex we should be home by around 4:30, 2 hours after landing. Because we're about 1 hour away from Heathrow by car, so we're in Essex. So the crew are just about to serve the in-flight meal. By the way, we're on board Bravo Delta, and last time we flew to Tehran it was Bravo Alpha. Bravo Alpha is much different than this. Bravo Alpha's got very big seats, chunky seats. They're a bit lighter in blue, as in blue colour, and then they've got like green lines on them. This one has light blue spots and blue background. It's like much darker, and it's got a black tray on the table. It's got a footrest, surprisingly. Bravo Alpha didn't have a footrest. By the way, I found out that Bravo Delta, you know the two toilets which are in the middle in Bravo Alpha? The two toilets in the middle in Bravo Alpha, just next to the wing. Just starting to serve the meals now. This is the in-flight meal. So there were two options. There was either the option of green rice with chicken, and I think there was also the other one with meat and potatoes, I think. So I chose the green rice with chicken. So I've got two options. I wanted to choose this. So we've got the main meal here, bread roll, yogurt. We've got the cutlery packets, so we've got sugar, salt, pepper, whatever it is, tissues, and also, once again we've got an Airbus A310 in the background here. Just ignore that. Salad, and for dessert I think it's just a cake. Don't know what cake it is. Let me just read it. Let's see what it is. I don't know what it is. I think it's just a cake. This is butter. I'm gonna eat this with this. So there were two options. There was meat with potatoes and carrots and stuff, and I chose green rice with chicken. I think the chicken should be, I don't think the chicken is grilled, I think it's fried or something. So let's open this. See what it looks like. It looks okay. It smells alright, yeah. So this is what it looks like. I think it's going to be a nice meal. So the others are getting meals as well. So we were the first, I was one of the first passengers to get a meal. So I am going to go ahead and use this now. Let's just enjoy a nice meal with great view over Turkey or something, and with a great view of the wing. We're just going to eat a meal with a sunny day, so I think the meal's going to be really nice. So I'm going to go ahead and use this one as well. I'm going to use bread and butter as well, all of these. Why not use the yogurt? I'm going to use cutlery. What a shame they didn't serve breakfast on this flight. They would if it departed in the morning. It's changed slightly a bit due to the flight change in the flight time, in the departure time and arrival time. So this is what the meal looks like. Looks really yummy. So I have to eat now, and I will see you after the meal, and I'll show you how everything tasted. Okay, so I finished my meal finally. So it was green rice with chicken, and it was alright, but it was very good. I'd give that a 6 or a 7 out of 10. So it wasn't that bad, but one thing could have been, the rice was too dry. The chicken was okay, the rice was very good, but it tasted very good, but it was too dry. Haven't had a chance to open the yogurt yet. In fact, I'm not going to. So I've got water, still water as a drink, and I had a bit of the salad. The salad was good. Oh my god, the cake was very, 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 very good. The cake was 10 out of 10. It was very good. I don't know what cake it was, unfortunately, but I know it could have probably been cinnamon cake or something, but I don't have a clue. Don't have a clue what it is. I'll actually try it and then tell you. I don't know, but it's probably cinnamon or something. And I did use the refreshing towel. The bread was good as well. The bread, I finished that. I haven't finished all of it. We're still here, but it was very tasty. The butter and bread were very good. So the whole entire meal was very, very good. Thank you very much, Iranair, for serving passengers very good meals. I'm not sure, but there should be a snack before arrival at Heathrow, probably 2 hours before landing. We've got another 3 hours left until that. So, once again, chicken and the rice were very good. Salad was good as well. The cake was very good. The cake was excellent. The cake was perfectly great. I enjoyed the cake a lot. No other cake has been better than this on Iranair. No other cake has been better than this on Iranair. I should complain. What a good cake it was. So I haven't had a chance to use the mug, to use the cup. I think we can probably have tea or coffee in it. And this one. So I haven't had the yogurt, it's low fat by the way. Haven't had a chance to use the salt and peppers. We'll use it maybe soon. So it was overall a good meal overall, so I'd say it's been a good meal. So so basically we were meant to have, so if the flight departed at 9, we would get breakfast. We didn't get a breakfast snack because of the changes in the departure and arrival times. It wasn't Iranair's fault, it was because it's Army Day in Iran, if you're wondering why. So I used many things apart from the yogurt, and everything was perfectly fine, so thank you Iranair. So I think we're probably flying over Turkey by now, so we should have about another 4 hours until landing. So we're not too far from the UK now, so we are kind of nearing the UK. So I believe we're over Turkey by now. So we're no longer over Iran. In fact, we've left Iran. So yeah. Although I hope you all enjoyed my previous flight report. By the way, I'm seated in seat 18H. The registration of the aircraft is Echo Papa Dash India Bravo Delta. Did you know that this plane was delivered to Iranair in 2005 along with India Bravo Charlie? So these two planes have seats like this. Bravo Alpha and Bravo Bravo have very chunky seats and they're light blue. I think their seats are much bigger. I think this one could be a bit better. The seats look much better on this one. They look a bit unusual in Iranair because this plane was only delivered 12 years ago. So now 12 years is operating for Iranair. And the plane is not painted in the full white livery, it's just got a bit of grey on the bottom. It's got a grey bottom with white. So I haven't had a chance to go on those ones with full white livery yet. Don't know why I'm so unlucky. We would be lucky at least if we got the A310 or India Bravo Charlie. Or India Bravo Bravo, which is, I think it's at Mehrabad somewhere. I think they're doing checks, safety checks on it. I think it's being checked. Hasn't been in service for like 4 months. It should come back from the next month, hopefully. And by the way, Iranair is getting a 777 next week. No, I mean next month in May. So it will be the first time in 40 years that Iranair will receive a Boeing aircraft. So Iranair already has 3 Airbus. It's got 1 A320, 3 new Airbus. It's got 1 A321 and 2 Airbus A330-200s. So we'll get a 777 in May. It was meant to be delivered to Turkish Airlines, but they cancelled it for Turkish Airlines, so Iranair's bought it by now. So they are also going to get another A330 sometime this year. And by the way, the A330 will be flying to Western Europe from June. They will be flying to Heathrow, they will be flying to Sweden, Germany, France and everywhere. By the way, we do have a bit of turbulence, so we'll see you a bit later. Okay guys, so it should be around 1:15 in the UK time, so we have got another 1 or 2 hours to go, so we haven't got that long left now. I think we're probably flying above Germany or somewhere. We're probably above Germany or Austria, but we definitely are above one of them 2 countries. So we haven't got that long left to the UK. So far, I think we are around 4 hours into the flight now. And so far it's been a good, nice and relaxing flight from Tehran, Imam Khomeini. It's been a good flight on board, India Bravo Delta on board this A300-600. And the meals were once again good. They gave us nice meals. And basically they weren't meant to give those meals out because the flight was at 11:30. It was like around lunch. The flight departed at 12 at noon. So when it normally departs at 9, as I just said earlier, or 8. And if it departs at 9, they should give breakfast. They give breakfast. They probably give a hash brown or something, an omelette mixed with potatoes. So something like that. But before landing, they give in-flight meals. But on this one, it's different. On this one, after takeoff, half an hour after takeoff, they gave a real in-flight meal. But before landing on this flight, they're going to give out a snack. They're going to give a snack on this flight. They're not going to give an in-flight meal. They're just going to give a pre-arrival snack. So it's different to other flights because this flight today departed at 12 at noon. And what's the point of giving breakfast at 12 noon? So they normally give breakfast when it departs at 8 or 9. And about an hour before landing, they should give, on normal flights, they should give lunch. And they're just going to give an afternoon snack. It's just a snack. It's 1:15 now. The time in Iran should be around 4:45 in the afternoon. So far it's been a good flight, and in about 10 to 15 minutes, and in about 15 to 20 minutes they should be serving the pre-arrival snack. It should be a small sandwich with a cake and fruit and I don't know, and drinks probably, and then fruit juice. Oh, where's that plane? Where's that plane going to? I think it's Lufthansa or something, I'm not sure. I can't see. Don't know where this bird is off to. Everyone's good. Let's go to the cabin. Sea looks good. By the way, I can see the crew are just passing around giving the pre-arrival snacks. Alright, so this is the snack. So it's, I think it's just, let's open it and see what we have in it. I think it's probably a chicken sandwich. I don't know what sandwich it is, but here we have nuts, just like before. We also have a kiwi. I don't eat kiwi. This is ketchup, tomato ketchup. I'm going to use a refreshing towel and a sesame snack. It's just up. You've got cutlery and salt, pepper and sugar with a straw and cutlery and tissue. And we've got a picture of the Airbus A300 here once again. So yeah, so far Iranair is operating a very, offering a very good food service. Iranair catering to some nuts. I think it's probably peanuts something. Let's enjoy a great meal. Let's enjoy a nice snack with views over clouds and everything, with a blue sky and the wing. So I'm going to eat now, guys, and I will, after I eat, I will film this for you. I will film again, and I will see you whilst I'm reviewing, whilst I'm going over it. And then I'm just going to tell you how the meal was and everything and how it tasted. So after I eat, then I am going to show you what how everything was, and I'm going to show you the evaluation and everything. feedback after the meal. So see you then. Okay, so I finished my snack, and the sandwich was really good. I think it was a chicken sandwich. By the way, I had 2 sesame bars, both were very good. Didn't try the ketchup. Enjoyed the apple juice. No, sorry, it's pineapple juice. Some other passengers got apple juice and some got orange juice, and I got pineapple juice. So I don't really care which one I get, because they're juices anyway. They're still healthy. They're still fruit juices to keep you hydrated during a good flight. And also I try some nuts. I didn't like them that much. I think they were mostly peanuts or something. So I put 2 sugars in my coffee, and I can't have no coffee without sugar for me. No coffee with, it's not a proper a coffee without sugar is not a proper coffee for me, because I don't like bitter. So I've also got some coffee from the cabin crew. So we've got another 1.5 hours until landing. We're most likely 90% sure we're over Germany. So the coffee was very good. No, I haven't had the coffee yet. Tastes pretty good. I also put milk powder in it. Iranair don't do milk as a liquid. They didn't do liquid milk. They didn't do milk liquid. They didn't do milk liquid. They did milk powder. They didn't put it as a liquid. They just put a milk powder. They just did it. It doesn't really matter which one you get, because both are still good. They still make the coffee less bitter, I think. So please remember that coffee is if you fly on a long flight, you must drink coffee. Even if you're like, especially if you're going from east to west, like from the UK, Europe to America, or Iran to England, stuff like that. It's always good to have coffee to beat jet lag. So I have to beat 3.5 hours of jet lag now by drinking coffee to stay awake until 9 or 10. And I'm going to try to beat the jet lag, because I'm used to the time in Iran. I'm not used to British summertime yet. I'm now used to Iranian daylight time, is it? Yeah. I'm used to GMT plus 3.5 hours. So I'm not used to British summertime yet. So I'm just gonna have coffee. Remember, if you're scared of getting jet lag, it is always good to drink coffee on long flights, so you stay awake and don't get tired and exhausted. Remember that. I'm just going to give you a tip. It's always good to have a coffee on long flights, because coffee helps you to stay awake and helps you to beat jet lag. But I wouldn't drink it if you're coming from west to east, and if it's a night to morning flight. And I have flights from America to the UK, like the one we remember we flew on Norwegian from LA to Gatwick. I didn't drink coffee on that flight, but I drank coffee the day before. I drank coffee in the morning. I drank coffee in the airport in LAX, and I drank tea twice in the flight in Norwegian from LA to Gatwick. So I didn't drink coffee because you don't need to drink coffee then. You can if you want, but you don't need to, because you're still going to fall asleep late anyway. But it's good to drink it like now, like when you go from east to west, so you don't get tired. I recommend coffee with sugar. Put 2 sugars in it. So it's a good meal. So I am going to see you when we start our descent into London Heathrow. Okay, so we're now making our final descent into London Heathrow. We've got another 15 to 20 minutes, so we are now over the east coast of Essex. So far I'm proud of Iranair. Good plane, good food service, good seats, and friendly cabin crew. I think Iranair has the best food service than any other airline. It's not the best, it's one of the best catering. It's one of the best airlines with the best catering. It's one of the... I think Iranair's got very good catering. Service is really good, pilots are really good as well. So we are just now making our descent. Good service with Iranair and everything. Not disappointed with anything at all. And in about 2-3 months they will be starting to use Airbus A330s onto Western Europe. And they will also be getting receiving a 777 next month. I think it's to replace the 747s. So Iranair's got many aircraft types. It's got Airbus A300, A310, one A321 and two A330s and Fokker 100s and all that, and MD-82, MD-80s, don't know. So it's a good airline. But one thing is that the aircraft are a bit old. They really do need to modernise the fleet. The A300-600s are fine. They can stay for another 5 or 6 years if they wanted to. They look perfect. The A300-600s on Iranair look perfectly fine, along with the A310s, but I think the A300-B2s and B4s, they do need to be replaced. Because they are a bit too old now. Because they're like over 35 years old, they're almost reaching 40. They're even older than the A310s. They're built like the late 1970s or the early 1980s. So they should be, they've been built between the late 1970s and the early 1980s, so they do need replacement. The A300-B2s and B4-200s, they do need replacement very soon. Even if they're used for like, the B4s, even if they're used for pilgrimage flights to Najaf, to Iraq and back, or domestic flights, they still need replacement. We're going to have ATR 72-600s. To replace those planes. Is that an airport over there? I think I can see an airport. I think it's Stansted or Southend. Or somewhere like that. Well, I want to say Stansted because that's too far from here. Probably Southend, I don't know. Let's not argue about it, let's just enjoy the view. gear is down. Okay, wheels are open. Gear is open now, so the wheels are out and we are ready for landing. Flaps are being set to even more. It shouldn't be a hard braking. Iranair never does that. So we are in the UK now, we are in England. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're crushing. Very close to the ground. There we have some British Airways aircraft. That's Terminal 5. Are you all ready for landing? That was a hard touchdown. British Airways 787. Good landing there. Good landing. Well done, Iranair. Hard braking here. Okay, so welcome to back to London Heathrow Airport, everyone. By the way, it's Terminal 3. So we finally landed after a 6-hour flight. So welcome everyone back home. That's Delta 767 all the way from the US. Air Canada from Canada. We have some more 767. We have one more 767 over here by Delta. Got some Virgin Atlantic aircraft. We should be parked again. By the way, this is Virgin Atlantic A340-600. Could be flying to the US or somewhere. Or maybe Far East Asia. I don't know. And we also have one 787 from American and one 787 from Virgin Atlantic. We have two Dreamliners here. One of them is a 787-8 and the other one is a 787-9. And we have one A340 here. We have an American 787, that's from the US as well. Where do you think it's from? It's probably from California or somewhere, probably from California, San Francisco or Texas or somewhere. I don't know where it's from, but it shouldn't be from, should be from west of America. West of America, should be. It definitely is from the US. Look at that Dreamliner, look at this body. So I think we are parked on gate 25. That's Virgin Atlantic 787 by the way. Well, it's got such a good body design. So we are on gate 25, we are. That's where we departed last time when we flew from London to Tehran. Nowadays it does park on gate 25. Okay, so this is our parking position. This is where our plane will park. And then from here we'll fly back to Tehran operating as IR710. Nice to be back in London after 2 weeks of not being here. Got to get back to work, got to get back to school and everything by next week. Got to spend time editing videos and everything. Okay, so finally after a 6-hour flight we are at our parking position. Finally came to a stop. So this is where we will be taxiing for the next few hours. I mean the plane, not us. First engine's shut down. So welcome to London Heathrow. Welcome back to London Heathrow Airport, everyone. It's been a good flight from Tehran. Just need to wait for the engine to shut down. So one engine has already shut down. Need to wait for the last one to shut down. Why they shut down their engines really late, Iranair. Okay, welcome to London Heathrow Airport, everyone, Terminal 3. It's been a nice flight from Tehran and I would like to thank you for watching this video. Please do like, please do like, comment and subscribe to my videos if you like my channel, planes, trains, aviation, etc. I would like to thank you for watching not just this video, also videos of Iranair to Tehran to Kish and back, and also from London to Tehran. They were both good flight reports, so thank you very much for watching. There will be more train spotting videos in the future. So far, no plane spotting, no flight reports so far that I know of. There will be train spotting, I promise, in the next month or so. So, thank you guys for watching and bye-bye.